So hi guys, and hope everything is okay. And good to be here again. Been a while, right? Yeah. So I just want to talk about this flight. Why? I know the funniest part. Ever since I've not carried my phone to make a video, I don't think I've had a plane fly. But either ways, we're good. We're vlogging together, right? So I just want to talk about the beauty of frugality, the beauty of saving, and I know that everybody I've always been hearing save, 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 but I don't know. Probably I just wanna be a part of those people that will say tell you to save, because because of those videos my life has made a U-turn concerning savings and money and finances, right? So I'd like to be one of those I will also advise you to. So probably my video will motivate you, just like one particular video motivate me to give it a try, right? All right. So, I've been talking lately about, being frugal, putting a little percent of whatever you have, no matter how little your income is putting a little percentage, somewhere that, you don't constantly go there to touch. So, being the kind of person that I am and knowing myself, there is this particular account of mine that I do not have an ATM card, for, I used to have an ATM card. So, when the card expired, I was just like, no need to get an ATM card. So I just usually do put money there. When I get my pay, I put money into the account, and when I get free money here and there, one free 5k and all that, free 10k, 2k, and as funny as it is, even 2k, I still put 10% of that money inside there, because let's assume that okay, I have 500 naira there, and then I get 2k and I put 200 naira. It's no longer 500, it's not 700. So it's not about having it in bulk and a lot. It's the discipline it gives you over time. So even when you start seeing so many millions, you are still able to do that because now it's already a part of you. And many a times I've put more than 10% of whatever money I get, right? Some weeks back, some months back, I've actually been very down. So even during the period I was making videos, I was actually very down, right? And one of my saving grace, of course, I had family that looked out for me and all, but one of my saving grace was having something to fall back to, and which I am so grateful for being actually frugal. Now, frugality doesn't mean cheap. Frugality doesn't mean you should be dirty, and frugality doesn't mean you should pack a whole lot of necessaries that you do not need in your house, or because you're trying to be frugal. It becomes, it makes your place look too occupied, too clustered, and if care is not taken, too dirty, right? It teaches you how to do with essentials first before wants and all that. So you got to focus on your needs first, and then then you go ahead to talk about your wants, right? Now, because of this new lifestyle that I decided to go. So frugality is more like minimalism. It actually saved me, during the time I was sick, because at the end of the day, without having to bug anybody in my house, I was able to take out some money to do a lot of things, get me some meds, go for scan and all that, and the necessary things that I needed to go them to go do for my health. I also did got support from people around me, and which I appreciate a lot. But I was able to at least ease burden from their end and not make them do most of the whole caring and all that, because I had something to fall back to. So what I'm just trying to say is this: it's gonna look so little, but at some it gets to a stage where it becomes plenty. This flight. So at the end of the day, you should actually you know appreciate saving and all that. So you don't only just save because, oh, I want to buy something. It's good to save for a vacation, so that even when you come back from your vacation, you are not broke, you are not dry, you have something to fall back to. You're not like starting from scratch, because while you planned the vacation weeks ahead, or probably months ahead, you were putting something separate for that purpose. So even if you want to invest, and you're the kind of person that starting from scratch and all that, saving is gonna help you a lot, because you actually need money to put money in. You get so you might just as well save. And there are times, see, the thing is, when you understand money, when you understand money, I mean, you watch a lot of videos concerning money and all that. There are times where you actually need people's money to boost your business and make a name for yourself and put your business out there, right? Which I get. Well, um the point is this: if you know how to be disciplined with yours, when other people's money come into your account and into your possession, you will also know how to be disciplined with theirs. So and you will not have to work with fear and a person money. No, because it's you just be relaxed, because you're already a disciplined person, and you'll be able to do whatever you want to do, run whatever you want to run with the money to fetch you more. So you save for investment purposes, you save probably for a vacation, probably for emergencies and all that. So like I said, I say my frugality has actually helped me saved. And when I had an emergency, I was able to, you know, cover, most of the bills. And then I got support from, close people around me, without having to stress and, stress them and, bug them and, take too much out of their accounts, because they also have plans too concerning certain things that they actually want to do. So yeah, that's the beauty of it. I was very excited when I was able to, it was just, there was just this peace of mind, like, okay, they supported. I mean, at least I didn't, bug them too much. I covered most of the expenses and all. Yeah, I was excited that I wasn't so much of a burden to them. So I would definitely always, frugal girl. But of course, I'm gonna buy nice things. I'm not gonna buy cheap things, because frugality is, like I said, cheap is expensive. So I'm gonna get. It's still gonna give me access to buy nice things, but you don't just buy for buying purposes, because you just everywhere just get clustered up, and you got a point. So yeah, bye.